doing his campaign, go and ask him again, and he will tell you that if there is anybody that his team has been extinguished completely, is that of Atiku Abubakar, who, of course, should have been disqualified by now by going to the north and making a genocidal statement that Northerners should vote for North only. This was what caused genocide in Rwanda, when Hutus were told that they should not support Tutsis because they are cockroaches. Atiku Abubakar went to the north and said Northerners should support only the people from the north, not Yoruba, not Igbo. That is ethnic profiling. That's genocidal statement. Atiku knows he has failed. What he's trying to do now is to make sure he destroys our democracy after he has failed. And he should be called to order. INEC should be implementing Section 97 of the Electoral Act now on Atiku, because that's a criminal offense, trying to profile ethnic and religious groups. So it is Atiku Abubakar that I've always said he is very unfit to be president, and not only that he's unfit, he is now a threat to our democracy.
No, I want to understand something. Your team, do you meet and decide this is how we're going to react to this particular issue, or do people go out there, and is that the position of the P2B campaign?
No, I think a more proper question would be, is the statement correct?
Okay. I
think that might be a fairer way to frame the question.
Okay.
Because if you ask it the way you framed it, it would suggest that we must be in a position to anticipate every question that will be asked of us when we go into studios and we are to be asked questions. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So I think the first, if you want me to deal with the correctness of his assertions,
yes, that's why I raised it. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Yeah,
I will tell you that those assertions are completely correct. He has used very strong words. Those are pretty strong words. I might not have used the same words, or I might have used worse, depending on my mood at the point. The only thing that might be correct, in fact, that will be correct, that you can take to the bank, will be the veracity and truth of my statement. I will not be accountable for my language, because the issue is actually quite vexatious. When you have a man who has been the vice president of Nigeria, however unjust Nigeria might be, you imagine that such a man should have certain level of temperance, especially when it comes to his public statements. But Mr. Adimeru Atiku Abubakar went to Arewa House, and he was quite blatant in canvassing that the North should not vote for anyone who is not a Northerner. He was very, 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 very clear in denigrating the pains of those who have demanded that Nigeria should be restructured when he was talking about the separatists in the southern part of Nigeria. And he then compounded it by his assertion that the North should only vote for persons of northern origin. Now, you can only speak to genocide when the action has taken place. So, I probably would not have picked the word genocide, but as in it has not happened. But the foundation and grounds for such heinous crimes are already being laid by the kind of languages that are being used in distinguishing between Nigerians by Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. So, yes, the basis of the allegations are completely valid and truthful, and I stand by them on behalf of the campaign. I'm not going to disown them. He said those words. They are out in the open. They are not words that were spoken in a coven and whispered in the open. They were spoken. He's on video. And once you begin to divide people along ethnic lines, you are actually precipitating or likely to precipitate